Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Dallas, Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news, all right. Folks, buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer for the Cowboys and the NFC East as a whole. There's a persistent rumor swirling around the league, and it's got the potential to reshape the Cowboys' secondary. And honestly, make our team even more formidable heading into what promises to be another intense playoff push. The buzz is about a possible trade involving Trevon Moehrig, a talented safety currently with the Carolina Panthers. Now I know what you're thinking. A trade? For Moehrig? Tell me more. That's exactly what I want to do, because this isn't just any rumor. It's one that could have serious implications for our defense, especially considering how much we've been relying on our secondary to keep the opponents in check. Sources have leaked that the Dallas Cowboys are in talks with the Panthers about acquiring Moehrig in exchange for a first-round pick. Now, I want to clarify right from the start that nothing has been officially confirmed yet. These are still whispers and leaks from insiders, but the details are compelling. The Panthers, sitting at a disappointing 4-13 record last season, are clearly in rebuild mode. They're looking to shed salary cap space, and Moehrig's hefty $20 million annual contract is one of the main reasons they might be willing to part ways. The trade, if it goes through, would free up around $28 million in cap space for Carolina, which they can reinvest in their rebuild plans, probably to bolster their offensive line or other key areas. From the Cowboys' perspective, bringing Moehrig into the fold would be a major upgrade. This guy is a true ball hawk, standing at 6'2" and weighing about 202 pounds with a 4.52 40-yard dash. He's got the size, speed, and instincts that Dallas desperately needs in the secondary. Over the past few seasons, Moehrig has proven to be a versatile safety who can be a deep coverage weapon, especially against those long pass attempts that have been a thorn in the side of many defenses. His ability to read the quarterback and make plays on the ball could elevate our pass defense from good to elite. Looking at his recent stats, Moehrig, now 27 years old, has been a consistent performer. In 2025, he played 16 games, tallying 3 interceptions, 10 pass breakups, and 78 total tackles, 52 of those solo. His PFF grade hovers around an impressive 82, 4 with coverage metrics at 83, 9 and run defense at 80. 8. What stands out is his ability to limit completions, allowing just 53% completion rate, while also generating a per-target EPA of -0.23, which is excellent. His career totals include 12 interceptions, 32 pass breakups, and over 285 tackles, showing that he's not just a playmaker, but also a reliable tackler who can patrol the deep middle of the field. One of the key reasons this potential addition is so exciting for Dallas fans is Moehrig's range and his ability to make things happen after the catch. His YAC, yards after catch, allowed is just around 30 yards per reception, which means he's not letting offenses rack up big gains after catching the ball. His coverage success rate is about 61%, and he's been particularly effective at forcing turnovers and breaking up passes in critical moments. His recent play mirrors the kind of playmaking safety that can turn the tide in tight games, something the Cowboys have been missing at times in recent seasons. Now, why would the Panthers be willing to trade him? Well, their season last year was a mess, only 4 wins, and a cap situation that's tough to manage with a hefty salary on Moehrig. By moving him, they free up significant cap space, roughly $28 million, which they can redirect to rebuild their roster. It's a classic rebuild move. Get younger, shed expensive veterans, and focus on acquiring draft capital. They've also shown willingness to move on from other key players, like Chin in 2024, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that Moehrig is the next domino to fall. For the Cowboys, adding Moehrig isn't just about filling a hole, it's about elevating our entire secondary. Our aerial defense last season was decent, but it could improve. We allowed about 240 passing yards per game, and a safety like Moehrig could help reduce that number significantly, by an estimated 20%. With his ball skills, We could see around 3 more interceptions added to our total, plus a boost in pass breakup numbers. His presence would also complement the existing safety duo of Jaron Kearse and Malik Hooker perfectly. Hooker, for example, has been a revelation, tallying 5 interceptions last year, and Mohrigg's ability to patrol the deep middle would allow our safeties to play more instinctively, knowing they have a true playmaker behind them. Statistically, Mohrigg's addition could lead to tangible improvements. His projected impact includes a +12 increase in EPA per pass attempt against opponents and an overall +1.7 success rate in coverage. That's a noticeable upgrade, especially for a team that's been looking to tighten up its pass defense. And let's be honest, in the playoffs, a safety who can make game-changing plays, like forcing turnovers in critical moments, can be the difference between an early exit and a deep run. Mohrigg's knack for making big plays in the postseason, as seen in his recent performances, makes him a real X-factor. The trade could also have strategic implications for the Cowboys' overall Super Bowl odds. Currently, the team's odds are around +8,000, but with Mohrigg's addition, those odds could shorten dramatically, potentially down to +2,500. That's a huge jump, and it reflects the value a player like Mohrig brings, especially considering his proven ability to make impact plays in the playoffs. We've seen other teams, like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Winfield, boost their defenses significantly after acquiring a top-tier safety, and the Cowboys could be looking at a similar trajectory. Mohrigg's presence on the field could be the missing puzzle piece that pushes us from a solid playoff contender into serious Super Bowl favorites. Of course, there are some caveats. The Panthers are likely to be cautious, given their rebuild and cap constraints, and nothing is set in stone yet. The trade deadline, which is approaching on November 4th, will be the key date to watch. If it happens, Dallas fans should get excited because this move could be a real statement of intent from the front office. It's not just about adding a talented player. It's about making a bold move to push our team over the edge and create a defense that strikes fear into opponents. Adding Mohrig would give us a secondary that's not just good, but elite, capable of shutting down the deep pass, forcing turnovers, and setting our offense up for success. Now, looking at the bigger picture, this potential trade also signals that the Cowboys are serious about contending. They're not just looking for stopgap solutions. They want to build a defense that can carry us deep into the playoffs and hopefully all the way to Super Bowl LXI. With the offense already firing on all cylinders, led by Dak Prescott's leadership and the weapons he has around him, the focus is on tightening up the defense. Mohrigg's addition would align perfectly with that vision. His ability to read the quarterback, make plays on the ball, and contribute to a more aggressive pass rush makes him a perfect fit for the Cowboys' defensive scheme. And let's not forget, the NFC landscape is shifting. The Eagles remain a formidable opponent, but their defense isn't invincible. The 49ers are always lurking, and the Lions are emerging as a serious threat. The Cowboys, with a stronger secondary, especially one featuring Mohrig, could take a step ahead of the pack. It's all about seizing opportunities, and if the front office pulls the trigger on this trade, it could be the move that defines our season. Finally, I want to emphasize that this is more than just a rumor. It reflects a growing belief among insiders that Dallas is making a serious push to upgrade its secondary. The team's front office has shown in the past that they're not afraid to make bold moves at the deadline if it means improving the roster. Mohrigg's fit, his age, his stats, and the potential cap savings all make him an appealing target. If this trade happens, Cowboys fans should get ready for a serious boost in confidence heading into the playoffs. We could be looking at a secondary that's not just good, but downright elite, ready to take on the NFC's best and give us a real shot at lifting the Lombardi Trophy again. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential Mohrig trade? Do you think it's the right move at this point in the season? How would he fit into our defensive scheme? And what kind of impact do you see him making if this deal goes through? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. This could be a move that takes us from good to great, and your voice is a huge part of that conversation. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates and analysis, so stay tuned for all the latest Dallas Cowboys news. Let's keep this passion alive, Cowboys Nation.